we will have Team Warfare, Ace, and you can be too.
What is this? Ring announcer Stevie Aaron trying to get us started here at NGW Ultimate Showdown. And look who's here. What does he want? Why is Ace Matthews here?
Well, he's one of Hull's absolute finest. I believe he has every right to be in this room.
Wait to see my fans tonight. As everybody knows, tonight we are sold out. Stevie, if you hadn't heard, there are over 800 people that have all come to see me. The cover star of the new program, Ace Matthews, inside a feature with Ace Matthews. And despite the fact that every single person has come to see Ace Matthews
I've come to see Ace Matthews.
Despite the fact you are all here to see Ace Matthews, it seems, little Mark Labette, he forgot. Apparently everybody gets a title shot except Ace Matthews. Sam Bailey, who's the former champion, yes. Rampage Clown, who should be fired. And my good friend, Love Island star, Adam Maxted. But considering on the last show Matt Myers gave me a stunner for no reason, this is my official challenge to you, Matt Myers. I should be the #1 contender. Everyone has come to see Ace Matthews. And they know you're scared. What do you say? Amazing, Matt Myers?
He's delusional. What is he really challenging the NGW champion? This is ridiculous.
I mean, everybody has a right to challenge the champion. It is a competitive industry. That's what we're here for. But I've got to say, it feels quite bold to do that on a night when the champ has not one but 3 contenders already, even for an athlete as ace as Matthews.
Well, I think we're going to see the champion. Matt Myers' music playing, and here he is. I think Myers is doing this idiot a favor even by humoring him and coming out here.
Putting him on an even keel. Gracing us with his presence.
Well, as you said, Dan, we know that Matt Myers has an enormous challenge in front of him tonight. Not 1, but 3 opponents in our main event here at Ultimate Showdown. A sold-out Hull City Hall tonight.
Looks like he could have a 4th. I mean, Ace is ready to go. And the champ is in his gear as well. He seems to be he's stretched and limbered.
Well, Myers, he's under no obligation to take this challenge just because. I mean, what, can anyone just challenge for the title now? It's ridiculous.
I've got my my petition in to the exec producer. I'm sure I'll hear any day now.
I have a feeling that might have gone into Mark Labette's junk mail folder. But in any case, the amazing Matt Myers getting a slightly patronising looking round of applause there from Ace Matthews. What's Myers going to say?
What I will say, Ace Matthews, you raised some
You raised some good points.
I did.
Regarding the main event, I actually don't know what Sam Bailey has done to deserve a spot in that match, and to be quite honest, I am a fighting champion, but more so, I think I could do with a warm-up. So let's do this, Ace Matthews. Stevie, will you hold my jacket? I don't think you'll need to hold it very long, though.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
Of course it's not a good idea, but it's an idea that the champ is going to cling to. He's a fighting champion, but I really think he's underestimating Matthews here.
But I mean, even if Matt Myers is to win this impromptu championship match, and he is clearly the favourite to do so, but you don't want to risk injury, just a couple of hours at most, before he's going to face that huge main event tonight.
There is an arrogance to this choice as well, not just against Matthews, but the other competitors as well. That he's going to be able to take on all comers in one night.
I don't know if I'd call it arrogance. Matt Myers has nothing but respect for his opponents, for the fans. He wants to put on a good show, and that's what he's going to try and do here, but I still do wonder whether his confidence has got the better of him. As we know, Matt Myers in that four-way match, one half of our huge double main event here tonight, an Ultimate Showdown. We're also going to crown the first ever NGW Women's Champion before we go off the air tonight. As Myers with an elbow there to Matthews and a shoulder block sends the impromptu challenger down. Myers now chop across the chest of Matthews, and Matthews, I suppose you got to, in a way, credit his self-confidence. What did he call it? He said rampage clown, he called him.
He did, which was bold even from where I'm sat, to be honest with you. And look, I mean, the champion is champ for a reason, but I don't think that Matthews quite expected him to accept this challenge, so it's no surprise to see him on the outside, just taking a quick breather. Those chops were so hard, echoing around this beautiful venue.
Yeah, well, you would think as well that over time, Ace Matthews might have learned his lesson, that his mouth gets him into trouble sometimes. In terms of his rivalry, if you can call it that, with Rampage Brown, that came to a head at Eternal Glory in December when they were both in the Beast Mode Battle Royal, a match that Rampage won at Matthews' expense. And that is how Rampage Brown has qualified for his shot at the NGW title later. What is Matthews doing, by the way? Just rolling in and out the ring, just celebrating his own greatness before he's even done anything.
It's called goading. He's goading the champion. He's taking advantage of that aforementioned, you call it confidence, I'd call it arrogance maybe, tomato, tomato. The champion thinks this is his ring, he can boss it, and this is just using wiles, really, the wiles of the challenger to get the champion riled up, ready to take advantage of that first opportunity. Like that.
Was
just
able
like
to lure Myers in there, took his legs away, and then sends the small of his back right into the edge of the ring. And that's what I'm talking about. Even if Myers comes out on top here, he's now damaged his back going into that main event later, and I'm not sure that's the smartest choice. Sometimes I think that the fighting spirit of the amazing Matt Myers gets the better of him as Matthews goes for a cover. Myers was able to easily kick out, but Myers saying he needed a warm-up. He's getting one here.
I think it's fair to say this has gone on a lot longer than the champion intended. Myers getting some good licks in. I mean, that was a big boot, but even so, all of that warm-up.
A big body slam, side press from Myers, and a kick out from Matthews on two. Myers now going to send Matthews to the ropes. Reversal of the Irish whip from Matthews, who catches Myers.
The absolute strength of the ace athlete here.
Dumps him. The variation there on a Samoan drop. He'll go for the cover. Could it be one of the biggest shocks in NGW history? No, Myers kicks out on two.
You've got to wonder as well whether the challengers for tonight's main event are going to be watching this keenly, maybe a little bit insulted by the champ, so willingly putting the belt on the line against someone else.
I'm sure Sam Bailey will be enjoying watching moments like that where Matt Myers went hard into the turnbuckles. We know as well, of course, Rampage Brown and Love Island star, former NGW champion Adam Maxted, who never lost the title during his reign, had to forfeit it due to injury, so he's more than due his shot at the gold again. 4 very worthy champions. Only one of them will walk out of here with the title tonight, unless, of course, somehow Ace Matthews does.
And at this point, you've got to admit, he's the one in control. I mean, that championship is a beautiful belt, but it's also a target that you wear around your waist. Makes you the number one.
Here's a sunset flip from Matt Myers, and he almost got him. Matthews kicks out. And it is a raucous atmosphere here, right in the heart of Hull City Centre, the City Hall 800. Sold out tonight as Matthews tries to pick up Myers, and it's that running suplex on the champion.
Executed to perfection for this near fall.
Kick out on 2 from Myers. And still we go on. As you said, Dan, I think this is maybe a slightly longer warm-up than Myers would have anticipated.
Myers has taken an absolute beating on that lower back especially. He's not been the same since he was rammed into the ring apron.
Matthews here, had him on the shoulders, great counter by Myers into the arm drag. Now Myers, the running elbow smash in the corner.
Taking time over this, taking time. He should capitalize on that. He's got to get this over with quickly if he's going to stand any chance of even being close to, I'm going to say 90% at this stage going into that main event.
Boot comes up from Myers there as Matthews came running in. Here comes the champion over the top. Landing hard on the upper chest there of Ace Matthews was Matt Myers. Myers may have winded himself in the process. Spinning kick into the midsection, and another kick there from Myers.
Oh!
A lung blower from the NGW champion. Is that enough to put Matthews away? Hook of that right leg, and the right shoulder comes up for Matthews.
I'd say the absolute resilience of Matthews in this moment to kick out of something like that.
Matthews is reeling though, no doubt about it, and this swagger that he had in his step when he came out here, unscheduled to challenge Matt Myers a few moments ago. None of that swagger now. Matt Myers, second rope, look for the moonsault.
Oh, and again, another a twinge of the knee perhaps. This is yet more for those 3 watching in the back right now to add to their list of targets.
Myers plants him though, face first. Myers will try this time again for the cover. Matthews once again kicking out.
At this point, he's going to be the walking wounded. If he makes it out of this match, how is he going to compete in that main event and hold on to that title for a second time in the night? And it's not a given here. The champ has bitten off more than he can chew, accepting this challenge.
Wait, who's that? Wait, that's Brady Phillips. He's got a chair. What is that? Brady Phillips, one of the most finely tuned athletes in British wrestling. We've only seen him in NGW once before. Why is he here? Oh my, he struck Matthews as well. What on earth? Well, this match obviously has come to a sudden halt. Why is Brady Phillips here?
This crowd aren't pleased to see this. I mean, they were getting really into this impromptu match now ended in unceremonious fashion, and Phillips still on the attack.
What's he doing here? Look at him.
And don't forget, this was a knee that was twinged on the way down from that missed moonsault.
Don't do this. Why is he doing this? Brady Phillips off the second turnbuckle. God, he may have broken the leg of Matt Myers, for goodness sake.
That chair is wrapped around that knee.
Man, look at the angle of the leg.
That does not look good.
This unprovoked assault from Brady Phillips, of all people, on the NGW champion. I have absolutely no idea what that was all about.
Well, I mean, you just called it unprovoked. What I've learned in my 30 long years is that every action has a consequence. There is going to be something that has caused Brady Phillips to do this. But
Dan, here's the biggest story. Look at this. Matt Myers holding his knee. I don't know what we were talking about, what condition he might be in after facing Matthews, but After that attack from Brady through it, he can't even walk.
He can't stand. He can't put any weight on that leg. He was already sort of up against it. As I said, various moves in this match had caused him to look like he might have blown out the knee. Was able to shake it off, but certainly not now.
How in the world is Matt Myers going to defend the NGW title against 3 of the best wrestlers in this country in less than 2 hours' time? He can't even walk. He can't put any weight on that knee.
Yeah, this does not look good for the champion.
Wrestling champion, the amazing Matt Myers.
So a no contest here. Matt Myers obviously retaining the championship in those circumstances, but how long is he going to retain that title for?